Good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon,
Good
sir.
afternoon, sir.
How are you doing today? Hmm? What are
I'm
you doing?
good.
Thanks, Andy. All right. Let's get into it. I know there are others to come, but let us get into it. I don't know how much time I have, so I need to get started. So we started stationary points. Now we are looking at applications of differentiation, stationary points, single variable function. And as I said to you the last time around, is that these are some steps to determine the stationary point. We first need to differentiate the function. Then we're going to set the derivative of the function to be equal to 0 and solve for the unknowns. And that will give us the critical values. And then we're going to substitute the critical values into the original function from up here, that one above. And then the results are going to give you the stationary points, critical points, or turning points. To classify the stationary points, we're going to use the differential f dash of x and differentiate it a second time to obtain f double dash of x. We're going to substitute the critical values, xy, into the second derivative. And if the second derivative is greater than 0, then we have a relative minimum. If it is less than 0, then we have a relative maximum. And then if it is equal to 0, we have a saddle point. Anybody remember those?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then now, we're not looking at the second method yet. And then now to do the point of inflection, we're going to use the second derivative and set it equal to 0 and solve for the value of x or values of x. Then we're going to substitute the values in one above, which is the original function, as I told you before. And then we're going to write on the coordinates, and that will give you the point of inflection. And then we'll go ahead and sketch the graph. All right, so those are the points to bear in mind. And then now, we're going to look at a question. And I'm going to start here. So let's go. It says, are you guys hearing me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, good. Forgive me, but you know, I'm a little saddened. I just took up my phone to send you guys a message, and I saw a news flash that came across my phone that there's a mass shooting in Philadelphia. Students entering the school bus, and 3 armed men just went and just started shooting at them for nothing at all. Students are just going to school. Some 30 rounds of shots fired, and 8 students got hit. What is happening in our world? What is happening in our world? You can't even go to school now? Jesus, man. Come on. Come on, man. Anyhow, I hope you don't have any relatives over there in Philadelphia or anybody that fought for you. Not that it matters, you know, that if you don't have anybody, it don't mean anything, but it's really sad. All right. So we're given a function, f of x is equal to 2x cubed plus 3x squared minus 12. I mean, to determine the critical points, the nature of the critical points, the y-intercept, and the inflection point. When you get a question, generally the question will be of this nature. The questions will generally be of this nature. And then finally, it will ask you to sketch a graph. So to find the critical points, you have to differentiate the function. When you differentiate this function, what do you get? Talk to me now. Differentiate the function for me, please. Tell me what you get.
(6x squared plus 6x minus 12).
Very good. So 6x squared plus 6x minus 12. You see, you get 1 mark for just differentiating the function. I did this in such a way to show you the number of marks that are going to be allotted. You get 1 mark just to do that. Then now for critical point, your f dash of x must be equal to 0. You see, if you tell them on them that, you pick up another mark. Then now, look at what I'm doing. I'm dividing through by 6. Why, sir? Because now that the function is equal to 0, I can divide through by it. 6 is common here, it is common here, it is common there. So 6 is common right across. So because it is common, I'm dividing through by all through everything by 6. So I'm going to end up now with x squared plus x minus 2. X squared plus x minus 2, and then I'm factorizing this. When I factorize x squared plus x minus 2, I'm going to get x plus 2 times x minus 1. So therefore, x is going to be equal to either -2 or +1. I'm going to give you a minute to work through this. I didn't work through it, all of it. I'm going to give you a minute to work through this factorization and tell me if you get the same answer as I did, please. Quick and fast. Talk to me now. You guys understand how I get it now?
Sir, would it be x open bracket, x minus 1 close bracket, the 2 open bracket x minus 1 close bracket?
Very good. So you are seeing it. So you're seeing it. Very good. All right, now, so those are my critical values. So I'm going to end up now with x plus 2 times x minus 1. Now, when I put x plus 2 equals 0, x is going to be equal to -2. And when x minus 1 is equal to 0, x is going to be equal to positive 1. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Good. So right there and then I have 4 marks. 4 marks. All of 4 marks. Watch me. These are my critical values. In order to find my critical points, I need to take this one and substitute it into the original function. So the original function here, f of x is equals to 2x cubed plus 3x squared minus 12x. See it here, so boom. When I substitute all of that, still see my screen?
Yes, sir.
When I substitute all of that, I'm going to get 2 times negative 2 cubed plus 3 times negative 2 squared minus 12 times that. You know what I should ask you to do? I should ask you to substitute this into your calculator and tell me if you get 20.
Yes, sir.
Because okay, because I know some of you are having a challenge in utilizing the your calculator. So I wanted you to try it. So try the other one for me, please, Randine, and see if you get negative 7 as well.
Yes, sir.
All right. Everybody else getting it?
Yes, sir.
Good job. And you also agree with the negative 7. Can you talk
Yes,
to me,
sir.
please? All right, good job. Are there any questions? So look at what is going to happen. So therefore, my stationary points are going to be negative 2, negative 2, 20, and 1, negative 7. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Is there someone in the class that is not following what is happening? I'm just hearing the same people answering me. Remember what I do, instead of being absent from the class, I really should be resting. But because I know this is going to come back to haunt me, I'm having the class. Let me just remind you, whatever I do in these online classes, I'm not going to come back to class and reteach them, because I would have already taught it. So I'm going to ask the rest of you, please, to just respond to me. Please pay attention.
Sir, could you go back up, sir?
Go back up here to here.
Right there. Yes, sir.
Is there a question, Lisa?
No, sir, just looking at the working out, that's all.
Okay.
That's it, sir. Thanks.
No problem, my love. All right. At any point in time, students, if not following something, just stop me. I'm here for you. I'm your biggest cheerleader. A teacher, so I have to be your cheerleader. So now that I've found my stationary points, I need to determine the nature of the stationary points. So the question says, now I have the stationary points, all of 8 marks. I now need to determine the nature of the stationary points. the nature of the stationary points. So what I'm going to do is to find the second derivative. So you see the first derivative, I'm recalling. The recall of the first derivative is 6x squared plus 6x minus 12. That's what the first derivative was. When I differentiate this one more time, I'm going to get 12x plus 6. True or false? Do you agree that this is the
True.
second? Yeah, man, that's the second derivative. Now, for the stationary point, negative 2, 20, negative 2, 20, I don't have any y value because it's a single variable function. So negative 2, 20. Anywhere in the function I see x, I'm going to put negative 2. Because the stationary point says negative 2, 20. So this is going to be 12 times negative 2 right here, plus 6. And 12 times negative 2 is going to be negative 24. And negative 24 plus 6 is negative 18. So because it is negative, I have a local min, a maximum. So I'm going to have a local maximum. Because when I substitute my critical point, negative 2, 20, I'm going to work out to be negative 18. I'm going to have a local maximum. When I do the same thing and substitute, the other one is going to be 1, 7. 1, 7. When I do the 1, 7 and I substitute the 1 in for the x, I'm going to have 12 times 1 is 12 plus 6 is positive 18. So I have a local maximum. I have a local maximum. All right. So that's how we do the maximum minimum. Let me pause 1 minute. Who is Shay? Shay? Shine, remember for last name, please. It is Hyatt?
It's hall.
Cheyenne Hall?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, your full name is supposed to be rename. What's your all right. See if you can put your last name for me, please, Cheyenne. I can't do it from my end. I don't know why. Oh, because it's right. Who is Shay? Shay person? Shay, if you don't respond to me, I have to put you in the waiting room, my dear. Who is Shay? Shay going once? Shay going
Sir,
twice?
Cheyenne.
Huh?
Probably Cheyenne.
No, man, it's not Cheyenne. Cheyenne came in on a different one.
Yes, sir.
You just hear me after me I call you so long?
No, sir. Sir, I'm just on the online. I'm watching, but I'm working at the same time, sir.
All right, can I put your full name in the thing? Rename yourself, please, and put your full name, please.
Sir, can I go again?
You need to put your full name on the system. You
Okay.
just come in as Shay. What's your last name?
Morris.
And Shay is the first name?
Sir, Cheyenne is my first name, sir.
That's what I was asking you earlier. So who is Hall?
That is Cheyenne Hall. That's different from
Okay.
Cheyenne.
So I am mixing you up. I'm mixing you up, Cheyenne. Miss Hall, forgive me.
That's fine.
Yeah, man. I buy a sweetie here.
Okay, sir.
All right. Okay, everything is fine so far. Good. All right. So having found the critical points, I now determine the nature of the critical points. So I know that I have one local maximum and I have a local minimum. Then the question would have gone on to ask me now to calculate the y-intercept. Now the y-intercept is anywhere I put 0 because the y-intercept is found when x is equal to 0. So anywhere I see x, I put 0. Anywhere I see x, I put 0. Anywhere I see x, I put 0. Rockstone. That means that this is 0. So I have 0, 0 right here. So that is going to be my point of inflection, my y-intercept. What this says to me is that my graph is going to cut at the origin. My graph is going to cut at the origin. That's what this is saying to me. All right, my graph is going to cut at the origin. All right, let's continue. So my point of inflection is to find the second derivative that we found. We have the first derivative. We have the second derivative. What I need to do with the second derivative is to set it equal to 0. See it here? Point of inflection exists when f double dash of x is equal to 0. That's the second derivative equals 0. 12x plus 6 equals 0. So 12x is going to be equals to negative 6. I'm going to divide both sides by 12. Where is Malik? Where is Damin? Where is Leroy? Well, Kamar is here. Ray is here. Okay, Rian is here. Tanisha is here. Dijane. Where's Dijane? Is Dijane? Where's Dijane? They said them don't come out to the class and have it online. Come on now. Can somebody just put something into the WhatsApp group to say that class is in session, please? It's 1:30 now, they don't reach it. All right. So I'm going to set that equals to 0. So I'm going to get x equals to negative a half. So x is going to be equals to negative a half. All right. X is going to be equals to negative a half. Thank you. Thanks, Ray. So x is equals to negative a half. All right, hold on a minute, please. Who is this person as iPhone? Guys, what is supposed to know it by now? Who is iPhone? And if you don't respond to me, I'll have to put in a waiting room. Who is iPhone?
Sir, I think I'm gonna type in the chat.
Who?
I think you type in the chat and said David.
Yeah, man, so I'm present, sir, but I told the nice time they are school in the class and people there on, that's why I'm not in my mind.
Yeah, but David, what's the last name, David?
So my last name is Tuesday.
Okay.
So I'm Levi, sir. I'm probably Levi, sir. You know, in classroom there, in a class.
Okay. Oh, thanks, Kamar. I just heard what you were saying to me. I couldn't think what you were saying before. All right, now, so let us continue. So let us continue. So now that we calculate x to be equal to negative a half, 1/2, what we're going to be doing is substituting negative 1/2 into the original function. You see, every time we do the substitution has to go to the original function. Can't go anywhere else. It has to be to the original function. To the original function. So anywhere in the original function I see x, I'm going to substitute negative a half. So this is going to be 2 times it's going to be 2 times negative 1/2 cube plus 3 times negative 1/2 square minus 12 times negative 1/2. When I do all this calculation and all this calculation and all this calculation, I'm going to come out to 13/2. What I want you to do is to grab your calculators now, work this to see if you get the same 13/2. I know some of you are having a challenge working your calculators, so which is I'm asking you to do it because I want to ensure that you know what to do. So go ahead and do that for me, please. 13/2. Work that for me, please, to see if you get the 13/2. Are you guys hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, sorry. I
Sir.
thought I got disconnected a while ago. Forgive me. All right, cool.
Sir, I got the 13/2.
Nice.
Same.
Nice. I want a bit on the others.
Sir, I also got 13/2.
Very nice.
Me too.
Good job.
Sir,
Anybody else?
13/2.
Nice. Good job. Who's that? Kamar?
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Yes, sir, I got it.
Nice job.
Yes, sir. Same for me, sir.
Good job. All right. One minute, please. All right. Now, My coordinate is going to be negative 1/2, comma 13/2. And then we're going to do the graph. But I'm not really interested in so much interested in the graph at this stage than to see you guys complete the question. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause share. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you the rules for the stationary points, in as much as how I'm going to send you the example I just did. And then I'm going to rest my voice a little bit because I kind of feel it getting tight upon me again. And then I'm going to give you a question to do. I'm going to give you a question to do for me. So the question that I'm going to give you to do in class now is going to be towards the end of the document that I want you to do for me, and then we can go through those. We can go through that one. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good job. All right, so just cleaning up a document here to send off to you. When I say cleaning up, I mean to
You're sending it on WhatsApp, sir?
yeah. I'm gonna send it via WhatsApp. I'm just trying to purge something. All right, so I don't want to show you that method yet. I will continue to get it a bit more mature. Then I do the other method. So I'm going to just about this, that. When you go school teaching us a nice to me, you know. And I ask him, I tell you, teacher wasn't so nice to write rules and a send off and all them wonderful stuff. So it's because I'm nice, so I make sure I pass my course. That's all I want. Don't you have to tell me thank you. Just pass the course and just move on. Graduate and step out and do a thing. All right, so I'm sending you this example. That's example one. That's example one. And I'm sending doing this as an example two. Right, so what you can do for me? What you can do for me is take some time to go through the document that I'm now sending you. Equation of differentiation. And then, oh crap, you want to replace it. Yeah. And then all right, move 1 minute, please. Classes, business capital, BUSIN. Business calculus. All right, see the document there. Take some time and go through it, and then I will speak to you on that matter in a few. There are some questions there that I want you to look at. There is a question, not some question. There is a question that I want you to do. Please and thanks.
Recording in progress.
Everybody receive the document that I sent just now?
Yes, sir.
All right, good job. Oh, this is silent. All right, everything is okay? Understanding? Hello? Anybody? Somebody?
Still working on it.
Okay.
Same, sir.
As long as I know that you're still alive, because you know that's kind of very silent. All right, good. I'm right here. Are we okay? Have we started the question yet? Or are we still going through the handout that I gave you?
Sir, I have started.
Okay, good job, good job, good job. What about the rest of you? The rest of you way too quiet, for me to feel very comfortable.
Sir, I've started also.
Okay, thank you, love. Continue working for me, please. Okay, is all right? Anybody finish it? Your answer? Okay.
For the first part, for the stationary points, I got -2 and 28 and +4 and -80.
All right, thanks, Santan. Anybody else got that those value?
Yes, sir. I got that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Classify the points for me now, please. Classify the points in maximum minimum for me. Good job.
Sorry, just to confirm, when you say classify the points, is that the same thing as finding the nature of the critical points?
Say that again, Tanita.
To classify the points, is it the same thing as finding the nature of the critical points?
Same thing. Yes, yes, yes,
Oh,
yes, yes.
okay. For that part, I got negative 18 and positive 18.
What is that?
So for the part to classify the points, so for the first one, I got negative 18, so that would be maximum, and then positive 18 minimum.
I got that as well.
Same.
Okay. All right. Okay, do the point of inflection for me, please. And then I'll share the other answers with you. Good job. Good going, guys. The rest of you, I need for you to continue doing some work. So good job. Continue working, please. Mm. So am I to agree that everybody got negative 1,26, sorry, 1,26 for the point of inflection?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Is there anybody who got something different? You see, when you come to the online class, there's only a few students participate. There are only 12 of you in class now. Only 12 of you in class. But don't worry about it. It means that if the 12 of you will pass the exam. Because I'm not going over these examples. As a matter of fact, I don't think people want to send the solution to those students who are not there. I don't even think I want to send the solution to those students who are not there. It's unacceptable. I am unwell. I should have canceled class. I said, no, let me do the class. And not even as much as to turn up for the online class. These students are here, not even for the online class. All right. So the point of inflection, do me a favor. I'm going to give you about 3 minutes to attempt the sketch of the curve for me. Let me see how close we get to it. I'm going to project the answers in a few, but I want you to just make an attempt of the sketch for me. So let me see how close we got to it. All right? Please, thanks. All right. So check to see if that was the question that I gave you. X cubed minus 3x squared minus 24x.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for my stationary point, I'm at a negative. Whoa. Hold on there, boys. That is not what you guys told me a while ago. We have a problem. That's the question. And you can you confirm that it's x cubed minus 3x squared minus 24x?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Alright,
sir.
so we have a problem there because my stationary points are those. Anybody got those?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's what you got, Randy? Can you show what you got?
Yes, sir. The same thing, sir. Negative 220.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Anybody in the class that didn't get this as a stationary point? Or point? All right. No response. For my y-intercept, I got 0, 0.
I never
Did
get
you?
that, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What you got, Chantan?
0,
Who
0.
didn't get that for the stationary point, the intercept, the y-intercept? Hmm? Who didn't get that as a stationary, as a y-intercept?
Sir, I think it was before that, sir. Someone said
Lisa,
no.
was that you?
No, sir.
All right, hold on there. Hello? Are you hearing me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So sorry, Lisa, I wasn't hearing you so clearly. What were you saying?
Sir, I was saying that before the y-intercept, someone said no, sir.
Oh. Who is that some person? Hmm?
Sir, that was me.
What was the problem? What did you get?
Negative 3, negative 372, and positive 120. Way off track.
Your problem was with the factorization. When you differentiated the function, you got what did you get for the function when you differentiated?
Um,
Talk to me now.
I have 12x to the second plus 12x minus 24x. Oh, sir, I'm way off track.
Where you get the last class? When I taught it?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
I joined the class to be a lead, right? No, you're the first one to join.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you'd have simulated the example earlier.
Yes, sir. I saw the example. I was following the example based on the document you sent.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, your differentiation is totally off. That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm making. Your differentiation is totally off. When I say totally off, it's your principal
Let
back
me
a little bit
do
off.
it. Let me do it over and get the correct answer.
When you read it and still having problems, shoot me a message here.
Yes, sir.
So now, did we get 0, oh, thank you, Lisa, because I heard somebody say no, but when I was asking Miss Abby, we may talk, it must me, sir. If Lisa never said so, I know what shut up, because I thought somebody said I didn't get the 0, 0 for the y-intercept. That's it, Lisa. Now, is everybody in agreement with the y-intercept to be 0, 0?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Right. What about the stationary point? Which one of them is maximum and which one of them is minimum?
The negative 18 is maximum and the positive 18 is minimum.
Then I'm a positive 18.
Repeat.
Then I'm a positive 18. You said the negative 80 is maximum and the?
I'm negative 18 and positive 18.
What Tantan, you're talking about positive 18. Did you say 18 a while ago?
Yes, for the maximum point.
Okay. All right. I think I know what you're talking about. Me like that. Is negative 2,28 the maximum point or the minimum point? Watch your screen. I think I know what you're giving me. And I'll show you. I'll point it out if that is it. Is this point here maximum or minimum? Answer the question that way. Is this point maximum or minimum?
Sir, that's minimum.
This is minimum.
Minimum.
And therefore, all right, that's the minimum.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. That's the
Yes,
minimum.
sir.
All right. So what you're saying negative 18 here, so right, Tanisha?
Oh, yes, sir.
Right. So that's how you don't need to give me that. You notice here, so I don't even have the negative 18. I'm just interested that it's a negative value. I didn't even put negative 18 right here. So that's why I say I know what you're talking about now. I didn't even put negative 18
yes,
right
sir.
here. So because I just want to know, once it's negative, it's going to be negative million. It's going to be 1. Once it's negative, it's going to be a local maximum. And once it is positive, it's going to be a local minimum. So I didn't even put the answer right here. But you agree with me with that point, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is everybody following so far? Abby is the only one that has indicated a difficulty. No. Is everybody else following?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
What's the point of inflection?
Negative 26.
1 and negative 26.
Right. A point has an x value and a y value.
Oh.
What's the point of inflection?
So 1 and negative 26.
Thank you. So you can't just give me negative 26. That is not going to be right. But guess what? I'm proud of you guys. The one star participating at her brand at that point, 1 point in time. Jauna, I did not hear you none at all today. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Alyssa, I didn't hear you either. Are you following? No, she's not. Ray, I didn't hear you none at all, you know. Are you following?
Yes, sir. I'm just on the road.
Oh, 2 minutes from class, you got the road. Oh.
Sir, but at least I'm on the class.
I don't care. You pay the road attention. You look on class, you can't lick it down. You know, pay me no mind. Valicia, are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Tatiana,
Yes, sir.
you all right?
Yes, sir. Maria, answer you.
But you didn't answer me too. All right, then good job. Let me just pause and say something here now. I'm teaching for quite a while. And as I told you, I did some block scheduling and my students did. Yeah, and I think this is why I became a little sick on the weekend because I was under pressure. Last week, Friday, they did their exam and I was under pressure to miss the exam paper and to submit the grades. I was finished, but I never submitted it until Tuesday. No, Tuesdays when I came to the class. Tuesday, submitted. But how I was feeling on Tuesday, I went to the meeting, left, go home, sleep. Got up and felt a little better, and then I felt worse again. So I submitted the grades on Wednesday. I said to some of the students, when I give you work, and I ask if you're understanding, and you tell me, yes, sir, I'm understanding. No, you are doing yourselves justice. It's not me, no. It's not me doing the injustice to yourselves. And it was results. A student, yes, though. And I say, are you doing it? Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm going through things. Yes, sir, I'm doing this, sir. But in fact, what was going on when I was marking the exam paper tomorrow? So I ask you if you are understanding. What I respect about Abby a while ago, she never afraid to tell you the way of answer she got. The length and breadth to assist her out of class. Catch up with the rest of you. So I'm saying this to you. If you want to fool me in the online setting that you're understanding, but you're not understanding, I know in your heart, say not understand. You're hurting and not me. And then ask understanding, let me know honestly. Those are my few words. All right. That's what my graph looks like. My maximum point is up here. My minimum point is here. And I must pass through 0, 0. I must pass through 0, 0. I must pass through 0, 0. Why, sir? Because that was my y-intercept. That was my y-intercept. Any questions?
No, sir.
Sir, do you have a similar question to this, sir?
Yeah, I have many. It may
Sir,
have a similar question. That was Randine?
No, sir, Lisa.
No, sir.
Lisa, it may have a similar question. I have many similar questions. So you want something to don't?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Practice.
Yeah, man. So that is the general attitude that I'd want from the class. Seeing this stuff and recognizing that you can get more to practice. Remember, there are also questions on EditorSoft. I'll send you some questions here. There are some people that are moving, some people still there where them supposed to be. Not a problem for me, All I remember, I'm telling you, so when EditorSoft closes out, it is going to close out. It is going to be to your detriment.
sir, I want to ask a question. Is the point of inflection showcased on the graph as well?
Yes, man, right here. So it's exactly where the point is. Yeah, man. That's the point of inflection.
Okay, thank you.
No problem, my love.
So you're gonna share this document, right?
Abby, only for you, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna share the document. Any questions? I mean, I won't do anything more with you just now. What I'll do is just send out this document for you now and send some questions to be done. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough? All right. Have a good one. Thanks for coming out here.
Same to you, sir, and get well soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, sir.